Hey house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother 16 updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Frunkus428. I'm really sorry if I said that wrong. I'm sure I did. So if you want to be house guest of the day, like Frunkus428, send me a private message on YouTube. Alright, so we left off yesterday. Brittany is hard at work on her punishment from the Power Veto competition. She is determined to make all 2,400 goals. So she got lots of support from Donnie throughout the rest of the day. He was like bringing her food and like chatting with her and keeping her occupied. Jocasta and Amber were reading some like Bible passages to her. Jocasta was like trying to give her inspiring sermons, and Brittany reached 2,300 at 4:35 p.m. and everyone was cheering. They're like, oh, 100 left. So when she had about 15 goals left, everyone started gathering in the backyard, and then like the last 10, they all counted down. Cheers, woo! And she finished her punishment at 5:11 p.m., which means she had 2 and something hours to spare. So good for her. Everyone chased her around the backyard, and then she jumped in the pool. Yeah. And now she's dead. Not really, but she must be in a lot of pain. So Cody's punishment, on the other hand, kept going because his was like time concealed. Whatever. So his butt must have really been screaming because they were calling him down a lot for those butt kickings. So his punishment ended around 7:50-ish p.m., which is 24 hours after it started. So I'm sure he's glad that that's over. Yesterday, Victoria was crying to Frankie that she's being bullied and no one wants her there and blah, blah, blah. And Frankie was like, oh, it's just Brittany, Amber, and Jocasta are just mean to you because they want the guys out of the house and you're friends with the guys. Yeah, I'm so sure that's why. Frankie, you know you're lying because I've heard him talk crap so many times about Victoria. And she's like, I've never had anyone not like me before. Ah, are you serious? Come on, girl. Pretty sure they just didn't tell you. So Donnie was really making some moves yesterday. He had a chat with Hayden and Zach by the hammock, and they were like, yeah, we trust you, Donnie. And then they all crapped on Caleb for a while, talking about what a loser he is. And then Donnie was like, hey, Zach, you should go up to Cody and push for Caleb to go up on the block as the replacement nominee. And Zach was like, yeah. You know how he gets. That hurt my brain, but you know how he gets. And he was super amped up and ready to talk to Cody about it. He was like, listen up. I'm gonna go talk to Cody right now, and I'm gonna tell him all about it. So he was going upstairs to the HOH, but the HOH was swarming with people because these people will not leave Cody alone. You know who I'm talking about. Frankie, Derek, Amber. So yeah, they were all up there, so Zach was like, so he goes back downstairs, he goes out to the hammock to talk to Nicole. The hammock was like the hot spot last night. And he brought up to Nicole the whole Caleb potentially being the replacement nominee thing, and she was just like, oh no, don't do it. Guys, Nicole sucks. If you didn't already know this, Nicole sucks. So she was basically like, we should get rid of Brittany because she wants to go after the guys, and why would we want that? But then she also said that Brittany is coming after her and Christine. So she's going after the guys and you two. Pretty sure if she does win HOH, she can only nominate 2 people. And anyway, isn't that the point of Big Brother, to go after everyone else? There's only one winner. Yeah, so it was just ridiculous, and it just, like, I can't believe Nicole was saying all these things. It was very anti-girl, and I'm not, like, saying that all the girls have to play together, but, like, it's just idiotic. It's dumb. So, you know what I have to say? Nicole, go spill your apple juice somewhere else because she's been spilling it everywhere. Alright, so Zach decides it's time to go back up to the HOH and try again. Frankie and Derek are still there with Cody. So Zach just can't contain the jitterbug, and he's like, ooh, yeah, I need to speak to Cody alone. And King Derek is just like, that seems really shady, so no. So Derek and Frankie were not getting their butts up. They were parked in those seats, and they were staying there. So Zach was like, all right, fine. So he's like, I think we should put up Caleb, not Donnie. And Derek is like totally against it. He really clearly wants Donnie to go up on the block, and it seems like he wants him to leave potentially too. I'm saying this right now. Derek will like go ahead and talk to the cameras when he's alone and say that like Team America is his #1 alliance or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's BSing America because his actions do not line up with what he says. So I really think that's BS, and Derek would love to see Donnie go. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, they're going on with this whole conversation. It gets pretty heated, and then Christine and Nicole enter the HOH room, and it's like awkward, because you know that feeling when you know that there's like a heated discussion going on, or like somebody's talking about you and you walk in the room and they're just like words. Yeah, it was like that. So it was kind of like quiet for a little bit. They were talking about nonsense, and then the conversation continued about putting up Caleb. Since when is Nicole part of the Detonators Alliance? Because you got the whole alliance up there plus Nicole, and they very, very clearly used the word like alliance. We gotta protect the alliance. What? So Zach was like on a roll last night. He called out the whole group in the HOH for being selfish. He was like, Caleb is a definite threat to Cody. He should want to take him out. He should be able to do that. He's the HOH. He's like, you all just want Brittany out because she's a threat to you, but you know that Cody is safe with her. So I was like, yeah, Zach. It was like Zach versus everyone else in the room, except for Cody, who was like, I don't know what to do. So it was pretty crazy. And then Christine was like making this snarky comment to Zach about like, oh, are you sure you really know Donnie? How do you know Donnie? And Zach is like, do you ever even talk to Donnie? And Christine was like, yeah, we walk around the backyard and we talk game. And Zach was like, really? Care to share some of the game that you've talked? And Christine's like, no, I'll tell you about it later. It was such a lie! It was so obvious. I've seen them walk around the backyard together, and they do not talk game, from what I've seen anyway. And I've seen a lot of that. So it was pretty obvious that she was gonna take that time to make up some BS. So anyway, Zach was like totally putting himself out there in the HOH last night, and I totally respect it. It was awesome. He was speaking the truth, but these people were just like, nope, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I'm a little worried though that Zach could be setting himself up for failure here. He was also like, I don't even care if I go home, whatever. Ugh, I got a great life. People really don't respond to that well usually in this game, but you never know. He's just like so crazy, they might love it. So yeah, I have to say Zach really went up a couple notches in my ranking last night for that, but I'm worried he's really screwing himself over. So while this was all happening, Caleb and Amber were discussing trying to get Zach nominated in Victoria's place, and Amber's like, yeah, I feel like he's coming after me, which he probably is. Well, I don't know. But I'm just thinking, like, Amber, please stop. You're just stop. No. So Nicole was sharing the whole drama with the heated discussion from the HOH room with Zach. She was telling Hayden about it, and Hayden's like, well, it kind of would be good if Caleb went up on the block. Why not? And Nicole also was like, oh yeah, Zach said that he's tired of like Christine and Frankie saying that they know everything and they know all this stuff. And Hayden was like, I am too. Seems like Hayden is getting a little fed up with Christine. Uh-oh. So this whole Nicole Hayden showmance thing is fish, as Hayden says. Nicole and Hayden were making out last night. The sad thing is though, I don't think he showered yesterday, and like it was really noticeable because people were saying that he smelled, and I think Frankie even asked him, like, did you shower already? Because, like, his hair was that greasy. So that's kind of gross. But anyway, after a couple of minutes of that, Hayden got out of the bed, gave the camera a little smile, a little thumbs up, and he was on his way. So, let's get back to the game. Brittany and Cody were talking this morning. Brittany was really, again, going to bat for Donnie, just like Zach. She was like, I really don't want you to put Donnie up on the block against me. He was really kind to me, helping me through that punishment. And she's like, who are you going to put up? And Cody was like, I don't know, but I'm definitely not putting up Donnie. And I'm totally not putting up Nicole either. Because again, he feels like Nicole really stepped up in the power veto when she went for the veto instead of a prize. So then Donnie got his chance to talk to Cody in the HOH room, and Donnie was like, okay, you need to do what's best for your game, and he was saying, like, don't let other people control your decisions. Yeah. So Cody is all, yeah, Donnie, I'm definitely not gonna put you up. We're good, you're safe, I'm not putting you up on the block. Can I say it one more time? I'm not putting you up on the block. So then, Cody went and told Frankie and Hayden, like, look guys, I'm doing it. I'm putting Caleb up on the block, but I still think that Brittany should go home this week. But Caleb is going up on the block. So, Frankie goes with that information. He's running around telling a bunch of people, including Derek. So then Derek goes to Cody. He pulls him aside. He's like, yep, I think you should probably not do this, man. Caleb is going to go home if he goes up on the block. And I'm thinking, what's wrong with that? When are you going to get him out? He's got to go at some point. He's beast mode cowboy. So Cody is kind of like, well, I think I should still put Caleb up on the block. I think I'm going to do it. Derek is finally like, all right, like, I'm going to support you. You do what you want, but this is what I think. So, power veto ceremony was today. Of course, Victoria used the power on herself. She's off the block. And Cody put up Donnie in her place. What are you doing? I can't believe what a spineless jellyfish Cody is. Oh my god. I mean, I had a feeling earlier on because he's just like puppy dog eyes with Derek. He's like, he'll do whatever Derek says. It's crazy. But I thought like this was it because he told Donnie to his face, I'm not putting you up on the block. And it seemed pretty sincere, but he's got no balls. And he knows it. He's like, oh man, America's gonna think I'm such a loser. Yeah, because you are. Sorry, John Travolta, I've lost respect for you. So, that's all I have. What do you guys think? Was it a smart move for Cody to put Donnie up on the block, or was he making a mistake? I think it's a big mistake. He's sending home somebody that would have been supportive, and he's pissing Donnie off at the same time. Oh well. So, until tomorrow, much love.
Edit.